Greetings once again, people of God. People of God, how are you? Greetings from the Most High. I am here once again to speak to some kingdom-minded people, some folks that's thinking about kingdom, some folks that's looking for something greater, something bigger, knowing that God have more for you than you can ever imagine. I'm not talking about some folks waiting for some pie in the sky, but some folks that know that they can live, to have the kingdom while they're passing by. I'm here to just encourage somebody, and I just want somebody to go ahead, hit that share button, hit the like button, go ahead, subscribe, whatever you need to do. Make sure you put your comments. Hit me up on my email, jway1@gmail.com. And I'm here today to talk to you about, in this season that God has us in, I want to tell you this, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Tell your friends and your family, and I'm talking directly to you as well. You better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that in a good way, because the power of life and death is in your mouth, is in your tongue. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You want to know what somebody really is concerned about, what they really love, what they really are passionate about? What's that man or woman's bottom line? Who they really are, the bedrock of their belief? It comes from not what they just try to get you to believe, but listen to them talk. Their speech will always tell on them. Sooner or later, they're going to start speaking about what they care about. And I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you that that your words are your workers. So that's why we have to be careful of what we say. We have to be careful of what it is we speak upon. We have to be careful in those moments that we just say, man, I'm just talking, man. No, what you're doing is releasing the spirit, because life and death is in the yod, which means the hand. As you say words, it actually, a hand comes out and created, because we are power that God has given us at rest on the inside of us. So therefore, what we speak, we give life to it. So therefore, speak life. And you got to watch out for people that's around you that talk crazy, people that try to steal your joy by talking crazy, because you have to understand that the joy, Nehemiah 8:10, that the joy of the Lord is your strength. When you have joy, you have strength. Not talking about happiness, because happiness is based off of what's happening. And if you don't like what's happening, then you won't have happiness. But joy is inward. Happiness is outward, external. The joy is on the inside, and the joy comes only through having a relationship with Jesus. Listen, y'all, we've been told so many things and so many different lies and so many different false doctrines out here. But man, you got to have some joy in your life. And guess what? You got to watch your mouth, because your words come to life. And the enemy know that you possess that power. So if he can't get you to speak crazy things, he'll put it or hide it in a song. And you will sing crazy things, releasing all kind of stuff into your life and into your spirit. That's why me being the musician that I am, I know and found out that different songs are played in different keys and different instruments. You play different instruments in different keys. It's a reason why it's called a key, because a key locks and unlocks. What are you listening to? Is it locking up some things in your life, or is it unlocking and releasing some things in your life? You got to start speaking life to your situation. You are today a sum total of your thoughts and words that you used on yesterday. Okay, somebody ought to give God praise, because he's finally stirring up and waking up the gift that's on the inside of you. And it's only for kingdom-minded people, people who really understand that God's greatness and that his power is resting on the inside of you. See, I was in a grocery store the other day, and I'm on this new thing, trying to eat a lot healthier, trying to take care of my garden that God has given me. Where else can you live except in this garden God has given you? And I found out, I was looking at some bananas, and I learned something, that bananas are picked in bunches. In this new season, y'all, that God have us in, is that God has picked you, but you are connected to some people as well. And I found out that those bananas grow in bunches, but they really pretty much grow the same size as the other ones in the bunch. My question to you, what bunch are you connected to? Because God is taking you to a place in this next level where there will have to be some separation before there be some elevation. If you're connected to a bunch, hey, there's a demand on anybody that's connected to me from here on out. There's a demand on your life to grow. There's a demand on you to be bigger. There's a demand on you to be better. There's a demand on you to be stronger. And bananas is also picked in bunches, but they're also one of the only fruit, or one of the strange things about them is that they get picked before they are ripe. I said, okay, that's kind of strange. Is that they picked before they are ripe because the person who picked them know that by the time they get to where they're supposed to be, they'll be ripe and ready for who they're going to. I'm talking to some young man, some young woman. You worried about life. You worried about if you're going to find you a mate. You wonder if you're going to find you a boo or whoever or whatever. Guess what? God picked you before you were even ripe. But he know that by the time he get you to where you're supposed to be, you'll be perfect for who's waiting for you, and they'll be perfect for who's waiting on them. So this is what I got to give God praise about. Is that some people say, she shouldn't be singing yet. She ain't seasoned enough. She ain't ripe. But when God get me to where I'm supposed to be, I'll be right on time. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There's been a demand on your life. God knows it. Even the enemy knows it. The enemy wouldn't mess with you if you wasn't messing with him. Because he know you was a good employee when you was with him. Now in this season of your life, we got to make some changes. We got to keep the joy, y'all. Keep the love. By his love will all men know that you are his disciple. I just been kind of wrestling with this thing, y'all. I'm just concerned about where God is taking me. And I'm confident knowing that he wouldn't call me. He wouldn't guide where he wouldn't provide. I know he's going to keep me wherever he sends me. And he has me prepared. I'm excited about your future. I'm excited about what God is getting ready to do for you. And as I sit here, and I got to get out of here, y'all. I know I took up too much of y'all time already. Y'all like, man, just get to it. The Chinese bamboo tree. Chinese bamboo tree is kind of strange. They plant the Chinese bamboo tree and then they water it. A year goes by. Nothing. 2 years go by. Water it. Nothing. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all Google it, since y'all believe everything Google say anyway. 3 years go by. Keep on fertilizing the ground. Keep on watering it. Now there's a talk in the community. Oh, so you growing a bamboo tree, huh? For 3 years they watched you watering the ground. Didn't see anything. 4 years go by. Still nothing. Watering it. Nothing. 5 years go by. All of a sudden, something begins to happen. It takes 5 years for that bamboo tree to break the surface. But within 1 year, within 180 days, within 90 days, it can grow up to 80 feet tall. Brothers and sisters, I just come by here just for a short moment. That you've been watering something. You know you put the seed in the ground. You know that God placed the seed on the inside of you. And it's been getting watered for years. Folk hadn't been seeing it. I don't see nothing. Folk talking bad about you, talking behind your back. I don't see no growth. I don't see no change. Keep on doing what God called you to do. Keep on watering your dreams. Keep on watering your calling. Keep on watering it. So what they say in this? Just be happy and have joy on the inside. That God is keep on letting your golden moments roll a little while longer, where you can keep on pouring and watering your seed, and the growth will begin. Now my question is, did it just happen overnight that it grew 80 feet? No. It takes 12 years, y'all, to become an overnight success. You've been doing what you've been doing on the backside of the mountain for a long time. Take joy, my friends, because God is getting ready to take you to a level that you would not believe. God is opening up my mind. God is opening up my spirit and showing me some great things that I would have never seen a year ago. But because I had to spend time in prayer, cut away from some things and cut away from some people, and remove the lies out of your life. And remember, y'all, Nehemiah, the joy of the Lord is your strength. That's the firing pin that makes that weapon work. So your mouth can be a weapon of mass destruction. It can be used as a tool of instruction, or it can be used for construction. Choose ye this day whom you will serve. Use the tool God has given you. Begin to use your mouth. Speak your words. Speak what it is you want to see. Speak life into your children. Speak life into your relationships. Speak life into your job. Speak life into your home. Ezekiel, when he was in the valley of dry bones, he said, God said, can these bones live? God says in this season, whatever you say, I'm going to back it. Whatever you start speaking over in your life, speak over your children. Speak protection. Speak protection over your home, your loved ones. I love you madly. Love you all. Hey, hit me up. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. Hit me up on my email, JAYJWay1, just the digit, the number 1. Do not spell it out. JWay1 @gmail.com. Love you. Speak life.